It's the Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Chris Bosh. Chalmers is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Haslam, and it's James in at the small forward. Now here's Green. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. Green with the block. And here comes the break. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors. Here's Chalmers. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Curry. The feed to Green. Passes to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Curry. And there's the call on Udonis Haslam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Curry against Chalmers. Just 5 to shoot, and stolen by Chalmers.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Thompson for the triple. Bosh grabs the miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The drive by LeBron. Haslam dishes to James. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And James with the basket on the assist by Chalmers.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
On its way from Curry for two. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Haslam, the pass to Bosh. It's LeBron with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for James. Miami on defense. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry against Chalmers. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. James with the bucket. James has got 6 points.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And James throws it down.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Now here's Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. Miami grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bosh kicks to Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And a new group in for the Heat. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslem. Miller comes in for LeBron. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Miller with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green dishes to Livingston. 1:30 left in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Miami leading by 3. Allen outside from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Livingston, that's good. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Cole, covered by Barbosa. Battier for 3. That's good. Battier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Green left side. The turnaround Jay. That one a little long.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Nobody near Allen. And there's another one for the Heat.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the Heat.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Curry is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Chalmers against Curry. There's the dish to Clark. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. And stolen by Miller. One-on-one fast break. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Brandon Rush slams it in.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Here's Allen. And it's Miami with another. Here's Curry. Here's Clark. The feed now to Azili. Outside Curry. Stolen by Chalmers. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Green comes in for Brandon Rush. It's Thompson in for Ian Clark. And Miami also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Here's Miller. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. Curry attacking. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat leading by 10. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Got a piece of it. Green, the pass to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Barnes. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Leandro Barbosa.
6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron drives in, and it's sent back by Spates. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Miller inside, working on Green. The drive by James. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Norris Cole comes in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Bosh. It's stolen by Bogut. Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And Haslam kicks to Wade. And it's sent back by Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Bosh. The dish to Cole. It's Bosh with the drive. It's stolen by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. The drive by Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And Miami making a change here. Allen's checked in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good. Livingston hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And Wade slams it in.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
From deep, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Wade for 3. Another miss by Wade. Iguodala outside. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Battier. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got his 4th assist in this one. Green inside the three-point line and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out front as they end the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case.
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Warriors trail by 13 and stolen by Chalmers. He dishes it to Haslam. Chalmers passes to Wade. Kicks it to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Curry. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Chalmers. The shot is off. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Nobody near Barnes. Cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Mike Miller's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Barnes has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. The drive by James. Green with the block. They get it back. The pass to Miller. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Curry dishes to Green. Bogut kicks to Barnes. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Barnes has got 7.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Chalmers. Out to Miller. Haslam, the pass to Miller. Miller with another miss. Warriors trail by 8. Moving it up. Here's Barnes. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Chalmers with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Chalmers against Curry. Bosch dishes to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by James. Offensive rebound Heat. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Brandon Rush is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the basket by Curry.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Curry against Chalmers. The kick out to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's 15 points for LeBron. Curry against Chalmers. The feed now to Clark. He kicks it to Azili. It's stolen by Haslam. And stolen by Spates. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. It's stolen. And it's the Warriors on the break. Stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Passes it to Haslam. From the low block, the shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. And the rejection by James. Miller outside. He feeds it to LeBron. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Rush. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a new group in for the Heat. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Allen comes in for James. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miller. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Livingston off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Oh!
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Feeds it to Barbosa. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. Allen, right side, fires from 18. The shot is off.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Thompson. And no good trying to get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat out. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Warriors trail by 13. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Green kicks to Bogut, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Cole dishes it to Haslam. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson from long range. Here's Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
James checked in for the Heat. Chalmers comes in for Cole. Battier for 3. Good. And the Heat lead by 12.
You know, you look at what they're doing, and it's easy to see why they want to run right now.
And guys, 9 straight points for them on fast breaks. You can't blame them for getting out.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Udonis Haslem. His second personal.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Curry passes to Green. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's LeBron with the drive. Allen fires. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Allen with the block. It's Battier on the wing. Pass to LeBron. The 3. The offensive rebound. Haslem, that's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
The dish to Bogut. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Curry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, well, Miami's head coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
No basket. That's his 4th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. And here's the break, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and LeBron throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Battier for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors trail by 13. Good chance here for Barnes. Ray Allen grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And Miami with a change here, too. Bosch is checked in. Pass to James. Look at that.